Good morning. God, it's a terrible morning. I don't know why I'm saying good morning. Anyways, today we're going to talk about opinions. Yes, opinions. Everybody's got one. Doesn't mean it's right. Don't mean it's wrong. You can have opinions, and it's yours, all yours. The moment you share your opinion, you are subject to criticism and opposite thinking. End of story, alright? Just because you have an opinion, like I said, does not make you right or does not make you wrong. You are entitled to your opinion on any matter, subject, anything you can possibly think of. And so is everybody else. Now, just like when you have an opinion, you are not necessarily right or wrong. The same goes for everybody else and their opinion. But once they put it out there, you are allowed to criticize, debate, and talk about their opinion. Now, just because someone has a different opinion than you, and you don't see eye to eye, does not give you the right to attack them, physically or verbally. There are better ways of handling situations. Now, I will admit that I am guilty of the verbal attacks. I've done that. I've lost my temper and been in a heated argument with someone or a heated debate over their opinion or my opinion, and things escalated a little out of control, and they got out of hand, and just, things were said that shouldn't have been, name calling and whatnot. You shouldn't ever call someone a name over their opinion. I mean, well, obviously, if they're being blatantly racist, sexist, just downright ass clown, then yeah, it's you can call them that. I mean, that's gonna happen. But when you call someone a racist just because they have an opinion that differs from you, doesn't necessarily mean their comments or their opinion is racist. It just means that in your mind, your opinion of their opinion is that it's racist. Kind of confusing, but if you have any semblance of intelligence, you're following. If you don't, well, then you're probably a leftist. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Ain't it great? You can have opinions without having facts. Great, it's better to form your opinion around facts, but we're humans, and we don't necessarily always do that. A lot of the times, our opinions are based off the way we are raised, the way we are influenced, and the way we feel. Now, the best way to go through life is to try to control your emotions to the point where you can find an opinion that is also based off of logical facts and ideas. But that's not always the way we form opinions. So that's why when you have an opinion, you're not necessarily right or wrong. You could actually be somewhere in a gray area where part of your opinion is actually correct and part of your opinion is actually false. But you have that mixture there because of, like I said, opinions are based off of so many different things that it's hard to be completely wrong or completely right on everything. Like me and my sister, we disagree about the gender pay gap. I believe that studies have shown that it is been debunked. It is not a real thing. My sister believes otherwise. She believes the gender pay gap is a real thing and is widening in the favor of men. But when it boils down to it, there are studies that prove me right, and there are studies that prove her right. The unfortunate part of this is that the logical, actual thinking and processing of this is that the gender pay gap to be proved correct or false, there are so many variables that there's no way to actually do a study on it. There's too many variables. You can never get enough data to prove it one way or the other. So when it comes down to that argument, that debate, me and my sister will always have different opinions. Now, like I said, neither one of us is technically right or wrong because there's no factorial evidence. There's no proof on either side that either one of us is actually 100% correct. Hence, an opinion. Am I making sense to you? I hope I am. So, your opinion is your opinion. If you keep it to yourself, you never have to worry about anything. It's your opinion. But the moment you put it out there for the world to hear, whether it be on social media or just saying it to somebody, once you put your opinion out there, it is no longer just your opinion. It is now something you have said or done that is now open to criticism. It is now open to debate. So if you don't like people challenging your ideas, your beliefs, and your opinions, don't put them out there. Keep them to yourself. That's really all I can say.